Okay, we are live. Hello, hello. Welcome to Gameweek 23.
Yes, welcome everyone to Gameweek 23. We have a full strength squad here.
Yes, after a long
Uh,
time.
some not fully up to match fitness,
on the
but
bench, but still available.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Adarsh has
missed too
made it.
many things. Yeah, I think I missed too many videos and I think too many office days as well with this, but happy to be back.
Nice, nice.
Awesome, awesome. Without further ado, I think we had a cracker of a first game. So let's dive straight into that. Adarsh, can we pull up
Yeah,
the
just pulling it up.
yeah? And here we go. First game, right off the bat, Man United versus Man City.
Just see the
All
predictions, okay?
predictions. Yeah. All predictions spectacularly failing. 1-3, 1-4, 1-5. All put to dust. And we have Michael Carrick at the wheel.
Yes.
What are your thoughts, boys?
Go on other side. I'll go after.
I mean, I predicted United to be up there, which is why I gave them an opportunity to score a goal. But the way that City spectacularly did not show up was very surprising for me. It is continuing the form or lack of it, or lack of the killer instinct that I've seen City over the last few years, even after the so many of their signings that they've done, and especially with Rodri coming back. So that was very surprising. They lost against Bodo as well yesterday. Uh, that was also a smash and grab, a very, very young defense that they fielded. So, yeah, very surprising result. And the one thing that Michael Carrick did, which undid everything that Amarin worked, was moved Bruno Fernandes from a defensive midfielder ahead and told him to run and play his game. Like
Yes.
playing like he was playing sevens in the turf, and he was just running around creating balls. I just basically saw United outrunning City. That's it. That's where the match was won and lost.
The
Yeah.
scoreline could have been exactly reverse, like whatever we have predicted. It is 2-0 is also not the right scoreline. It would have been easily 4-0 or 5-0 with the few of the offside goal, few of the easy misses by Dallo, one more miss I don't remember by whom. Woodwork in the very first 10 minutes from Maguire. So even the 2-0 scoreline is not the right scoreline, but yeah, I think very surprising result, at least. Like we did not expect such a fast change, but again with United, uh, one game cannot decide the ultimate, like the future path of the club. But like all the United fans are hopeful. That is good. They have shown a good result here. But one thing from the City, just to play the devil's advocate, is there was no Diaz, there was no Guardiola. Gehi was not signed by that time. If you see in the back four, which was there for the game, I don't know the one name also, Allen or something, who is like, I think it's a totally new defender who is playing as a center back there. So and even against yesterday, even in Champions League, I think they were with the weaker defense. Not to give a reason or anything, but again, City will improve. So still they are second, I think, in the table. So still a team to look out for. But yeah, definitely United is on the good path. And as Adarsh mentioned, Bruno must have, I think, from game week 24, especially after he's playing in the attacking position.
Yeah, 100%. I think City have been looking off color, and after last night's game against Bodo, Haaland has not scored in 8 games now. Is it
Yes, yes,
for
yes, yes.
City?
And it is
Eight?
after
Yeah.
some 2017 or something, or 18, first time that is happening, that he has
Yeah.
gone for such a dry spell.
Yeah,
Tricycle in open play, by the way.
Okay, okay.
yeah. I mean, open play. That's okay. I mean, Haaland is pulling out a 2016 Giroud after all. Uh,
Same.
26 2016 Giroud, 2017, 18, 19, 20 Lukaku. Yeah,
Let's not bring back
Werner,
memories.
Werner also in between some season.
But
I
at
mean,
least
both. Yeah,
Yeah, but at least Giroud had an Ozil feeding him. Uh,
yeah.
Here, there's nobody.
Oh, come on, come on.
The
Uh,
quality is good. No one is clicking at the moment is the problem. Like you have Cherky,
yeah,
you have Foden, you have Bernardo Silva. Okay, he's old, but still you have Doku. The quality is there.
yeah,
No, so I was more from a volume of chances perspective
Hmm.
because Haaland was somebody who was always super efficient, 10, 13 touches on the ball, shots with 70% accuracy. Now, just because it's not going in, uh, we've seen him missing. He's not a volume man. I think even the hat trick he scored against Crystal Palace, Palace could have won the game. Pino missed it, and then Haaland scored a hat trick or two goals, whatever happened. Uh, of which one was a penalty and one was his only chance. He's just missing it because he's not being super efficient as he is.
yeah, yeah. Fair. I think from a United point of view, I think you both have covered the things. It's just like, yeah, they are truly riding the new manager bounce. But I hope it lasts only for one game and
It will be
later.
difficult against a deep block. Like City gives you that space. They are way much ahead. Their defenders are much ahead of the line. So against Arsenal, it will be a difficult game. I still feel.
I mean, but then Arsenal will keep possession at Emirates, pretty sure, and we'll cover that in the later section. But I hope the manager bounce. I mean, I hope they have partied a lot this week, and they end up sluggish enough. But
Yes.
yeah, quickly moving on to the next one, Chelsea Brentford. I think clearly I got my prediction wrong. I think the only thought behind my prediction here was that I was not quite sure on the whole Chelsea defensive setup on how that might end up, but I think they just had too much going forward. The first half was not that great, is what I saw
Yeah, yeah.
through. But then, yeah, I think Chelsea really tightened the screw in the second half and got their goals and the win.
They
Yeah,
did, but even like the scoreline 2-2 would have been easily possible. When Shada missed a superb chance,
Yeah,
I don't know why he just passed to
he
Thiago
crossed
or
it to the
Damsgaard at
Dam's
that
cut.
time.
Dam's cut.
yeah,
So it would have been easily that goal, and then few of the good saves and good defending in the second half. But we were pretty rubbish in the defense, I would say. That's why I still against the Chaloba move, I'll see one more game week how we are shaping up in the defense, and then we'll take that call. Even from the attacking point of view, like okay, still long way to go. That Enzo assist and that goal from Pedro was just like okay, we were pressuring the ball, and hence we got that opportunity, and that was scored good, but still not the game how I saw in the in the cup game against Arsenal. We are more attacking than against Brentford this game, so I think still long way to go. Happy with Enzo and Palmer so far, but we'll wait for Palmer news anything if because he was apparently holding his thigh or groin again after the game, and there are rumors again. So we'll wait for that pressure.
got it, got it. Yeah, but then clearly Palmer's the man to watch out for.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
I think you made a move to Palmer pretty early on and are basking in the glory of some of the defensive moves that you made last week.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I think,
So,
sorry, even before
Even
Chimpy,
others,
I
even
have
others had it before me.
Palmer, I've had Palmer for the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
of which
yeah.
there's been 3 goals and 1 assist, or 2 goals and 1 assist.
Two
So,
goals or something like that. Yep.
yeah, very happy, very, very happy.
Yeah. Nice, nice. Good to see that. And then on to Leeds and Fulham. I think, yeah, predicted a Leeds win, turned out to be a Leeds win. I think,
It was a 90 plus minute goal, I think,
yeah,
towards
yeah.
the end. Yeah, yeah.
Grinded it out. Yeah, I think Aronson scored it, if I'm not wrong, right at the very end. But yeah, I mean, it's a game that could have gone anyway, that kind of a game. And then Fulham, with all their AFCON players coming back, I expect them to now put up even a better fight.
Yes.
I think their whole run is going to be slightly more slower with so many players coming back, reintegrating. Uh, and again, most of their players are Nigerian, missing out on an AFCON with the best squad that they had till now,
Yeah,
at least in the last two AFCONs.
yeah,
So it's going to be interesting to see. And a lot of people who Harry Wilson. I think his minutes are going to slow down. I think they're also potentially planning to sign somebody as well.
Bob
Uh,
from
Oscar,
City. Yep.
correct. So that's going to be very interesting to see how that plays from Harry Wilson
Yep.
minutes perspective.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it remains to be seen, but I think Harry Wilson has been one of those where I feel like off the apart from the dreadful season that I'm having, he's that one pure momentum pick that I got. I got onto him pretty late, but he has continued to return even now.
He's been quite good.
Yeah, he's. I think he's pulling off like a classic Barclays man kind of a season.
Ooh,
Uh,
ooh.
I feel like a Stuart Downing esque or Martin Petrov or esque season where he's just scoring, assisting, returning here and there all the time. Yeah, so good to see that.
Interesting.
But yeah, yeah, that run might come to an end. You never know when that happens. Yes.
Liverpool,
Uh
Burnley.
Sorry, Liverpool, Burnley. Yeah, coming to that game, I think others got it right with 2-2. Uh, I somehow thought that the whole like I was banking on the Ekitike train that Liverpool might have too much for Burnley, but clearly not.
No, they created too many chances, but they just couldn't convert towards the end. Even that one goal from Words was a very nice conversion. Ball just fell onto him, and it was a very nice
Yeah,
shot. But overall, Ekiteke also had a lot of chances. Even in general, Liverpool had a lot many chances, and they could have easily scored 2-3. But just the one of those games where like luck was not on their side, and they are good at conceding, I think.
there's a fun Ekitike stat that came about over the last uh, 22 game weeks since Ekitike has been in the Premier League.
Mhm.
His highest XGI contribution came across the last 2 game weeks. Individually, they rank 1 and 2.
But zero
Cumulatively,
goals.
yeah, cumulatively, it is about uh, close to 2.8 or close to 3. Yet there's 0 goals, 0 assists.
And
So
fixtures where Wolves leads and Burnley. Like
exactly,
people
exactly.
thought he will explode, but yeah, just
So
real
stats are
gods.
there. He will return.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
very happy. A lot of, especially when people are so knee jerky with their transfers, I think he's a solid hold. This is going to be like the Thiago hold that I did for sure.
yeah, yeah. Oh, Chimpi will have trauma from your. Yes, yes. From Liverpool and Burnley, where Liverpool shipped goals, I think Sunderland versus Crystal Palace was another game which turned out to be a win for Sunderland, a loss for Palace. I think Palace are dealing with multiple losses, both on and off the pitch. They have just lost their club captain to Man City, and then their manager had a meltdown in the press conference. Yeah, things are going south for Palace, and if there is some takeaway from this podcast, right from episode one, till now, I am consistent on this story of how Palace's season seems to be falling apart, unfortunately for them, after the highs of end of last season and early this season with the Community Shield.
I was
Yeah.
right with my predictions at the start. Then I changed it on Super Pro. It's on actually it's not 2-1, it's 1-1, and then that's how
Ah,
this is not green for me.
I
Oh,
was
then
able
you
to bring that
change
up.
this to one then. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, done, done. Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, and Sunderland continuing their like they are in fine fettle,
They have
especially at
good
home.
next fixtures, two fixtures, West Ham and Burnley. So yeah, whatever Sunderland assets you have, we can play them in those two game weeks.
Yeah.
And Palace, just wait
Just
and
just
watch,
a
I
quick
think.
one on Sunderland, like just a question there. Is Mukiele a good buy?
Buy
Not a good price.
buy Relindo, that guy. I got him
Renildo.
3.8. Renildo 3.8. Anyway, most of the time he will be on bench. Either Mukiele or that. Just save that point 6 million.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
4.4 now.
Yeah, yeah. Versus 3.8.
Or get Alderete, like
Eldoret is still fine, 4.1, I think.
4.1. Yeah,
I'm saving further
still.
more by going with that Ronaldo guy.
Yeah,
He's straight
not
back
that
into the team after his AFCON duty. So, yeah.
correct. 100%. 100%.
100%. Understood. All right. Yeah. From there to Tottenham West Ham, a London derby. I think I can predict Tottenham. Like,
Yeah, it's just
uh, yeah,
just quite crazy.
And
It's just funny, unfortunately now.
we might not have Thomas Frank by the time next game week comes up, by the way. Let's see what happens there. Fans are super angry.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just
I think their win last night against Dortmund will give him some more time. Because by the way, they are fourth in the Champions
Yeah,
League,
yeah, yeah, that's correct, correct.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty big for them. And I was like listening to someone, I'm not quite sure, maybe it was the Talk Sport podcast where somebody said that, hey, you know what, if you actually want to chart progress, this was a team that finished 17th and they are 11th. So that's actually progress. Like, what do you expect,
so.
right?
Then Amarin should have gotten the prime minister's job. He got them from 16 to what? Fourth, fifth.
Fifth,
Yeah, but
fifth
then I
position.
mean the difference between fifth and tenth is like literally 2 points. So
Yeah,
one
exactly.
game
Yeah.
or there and they would be tenth. But yeah, I think with Thomas Frank, it's just not working out. I think that's just a thing with Spurs, I
And
guess.
also, I think the strikers are just falling down like flies. Either that or
Yeah.
they're killing them. Richarlison is just off
He's
with the
again
hammer.
in. He's again injured. Yeah.
Yeah, and who do they have now? Colomani,
Moani, Tel, and Simmons.
uh, Solanke is back, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
Solanke scored. Yeah,
oh, that
Yeah,
would help.
Solanke
Solanke is
scored.
back. So
Yeah,
that's also there.
yeah. But we'll wait and watch that one. I think after, so if you see in between, most of us have got one or two predictions right. But coming to the Forest Arsenal game again, ease of wrong predictions here. I went from a nil one to a nil two on the pod. I said nil one somewhere, and I messaged this to others. Like I had a nil nil in my mind. I said nil one. I put nil two as my prediction just because I thought, oh, maybe I'm just being too conservative here. But Forest played exactly like I expected.
Hmm.
Uh, so yeah, tough game. I mean, yes, sure, Arsenal could have been 9 points clear, but I would say, yeah, it's just
It's
a
just
difficult
good that
away game.
all top four teams like bottled. That is just the silver line from this, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah, this game big for Arsenal from the title point of view.
yeah, and I mean, to think of it, of the remaining games, if I have to chart out difficult away games, then I mean, taking out Forest away right now is just a good thing. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
100%.
think of it this way: if this game was in April and Arsenal were 6 points clear, and Arsenal drew against Forest, then when Man City win their game,
Hmm.
then it would be like all hell breaks loose.
Yeah,
Like they are like 3 points in. So yeah, it's okay. Yeah, and it happens. I mean, you can't be like, I mean, 7 points clear in Jan, 7 on 7 in Champions League, Carabao Cup semi-final, first leg away, you win. You have a like advantage going into the home leg. You're in the next round of the FA Cup. I mean, yeah, you can't really complain if you're an Arsenal fan at this
and
point.
again, I'm just going to bring out the difficult away fixtures that are there, which is away from London. Erin Road, we travel to Leeds. Other away fixtures remaining are Brentford away, Tottenham away, Brighton away, Wolves away. We go to the Etihad, and then it's West Ham and Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
So it's predominantly staying in London.
yeah,
Um Tottenham Stadium could potentially be called home stadium for us, given how bad they are at home.
yeah.
So
And
it's yeah, it's
no, and in Champions League also, if you finish top two, which now Arsenal will, I think their next will
yeah,
it will happen at home, so that's also added advantage.
all the
But
second legs are going to be
yeah,
home.
Yeah, yeah. The second leg will be at home. Yeah, all the
All
way
the
till
second legs.
semifinals. Yeah,
but
yeah.
from FPL point of view, just a question for you two: why is Arteta not playing his best player and like playing that Madueke idiot on the right wing?
No, Saka has not been the best player.
He's not. Our best player is
Second best, okay.
the Rice. Uh,
Second best player.
I don't think he's in the top five conversation as things stand.
But okay, still, like I would still think that that was a wrong move, and if Saka would have started, it might be another result. But I don't know.
Madueke has actually been a good player from an attacking point of view. Uh, Again, he's unlocked defenses and he brings something. He brings a jack in the box feeling for us, which we don't have. Saka is very predictable and easy to defend against, especially if you put two people on him, which they always do.
I will agree to half of the sentence and not to the other half. Saka is sometimes predictable in his ways, but he's definitely not easy to defend against.
So
Uh,
hence
had
two,
he been had he been easy to defend against, he wouldn't have put up the numbers that he would.
no, hence two people easy to defend against from a man. Like you put two
Yeah,
people on him, that's it.
what Madueke gives is like exactly in low block situations what you expect from Forest. You need someone who can take the man on, and sometimes Saka doesn't do that enough. And likewise Trossard, which is why you saw Madueke and Martinelli play that game. And then like Madueke was the one who created a bunch of chances even in the first half, running down that line. And it's not a question of why didn't Arteta play Saka. It's more a question of, I think now Arteta has enough ammunition with him to say that okay, this game I'll play this player and this game I'll play the other player, similar to what Pep does, let's say, right? Where
That's what
one
I was
week,
coming to, but that results in the problem for Pep many times. So
I
at
mean,
least
it's
in
now, right? I mean,
away
of course, like,
matches, we should
but
kind of
Chimpi,
do.
like, Pep has won the league 4 years in a row, back to back to back to back. So
Mhm.
that's on the back of doing all these things where he has so much at his disposal that he can randomly change anyone. Like,
Mm,
it should be like if Eze plays instead of Odegaard, the team still functions as good
mm,
as they can. And having said that, the other part, just on Saka to clear it out, like, he's not been looking that great in terms of his chance creation or in terms of his output. So, in fact, it's okay. I mean, yes, he would still start most of the games. Still don't think he will be rested or benched for whatever reason. But I feel, yeah, sometimes there can be that subjective call that, hey, maybe against this defender and this kind of a system, we might want to try something else. So, that's very much possible.
Or also just looking at the future fixtures. Will he start against United? Yes. Would you want him to play a fixture at San Siro, which can cement your second spot? Yeah, you'd want your best player. If that's the case, can I rest him for some time versus Nottingham Forest? I can. I'll try.
By the way, and just last thing, like just an alternative view, I think Saka has struggled with some kind of niggle or an injury over the past 2-3 seasons, yeah, at this time of the year. So it's also saving some minutes for him, which is important. Which
Which
is
I'm
why,
very thankful.
yeah,
Very
yeah,
thankful.
yeah, which is why these decisions are being made. But I think from an FPL standpoint, right now, just from an attacking standpoint, I don't see who is the nailed on Arsenal player to buy. I think
Rice.
that's probably the only one,
Yeah.
yeah, to look for.
I'm gonna
Uh,
say a shout. If you're taking a punt for the next 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, Trossard is gonna outscore everyone. Trossard is
we'll
gonna outscore everyone.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Possible can be very much likely. Yeah. On the next one, we have Wolves versus Newcastle. I think, yeah, it just somehow just felt like a draw. Like
Mm.
Newcastle again. Uh,
Didn't create
yeah,
much. They didn't create
I think
much. And Wolves has
yeah,
improved over past 3-4 games. So I think they'll
yeah.
put up a
They
good
have that
performance.
spring in their stride where they have started to believe that they can get something by playing decent football. Newcastle again. This has been a season of like ups and downs for them. Somewhere, lack of Alexander Isak not being there is hurting them because it would be games like these where they would have won it last season purely on Isak's brilliance, but that's what they are lacking right now. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I saw a couple of chances as well for Voltemada, and
Mhm.
he, I mean, yes, they were tough chances. But I just feel, yeah, I mean, just the purple pants that Isak was in, he would have scored those. Yeah,
But Visa also had a quite a decent set of opportunities which he just couldn't convert.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, so yeah, the minutes challenge that Visa has brought has actually hampered Voltemada and the form that he was finding himself in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it can be said either way. I think it should also help him, like help put more pressure on him to perform in the minutes that he gets. But Newcastle just seem a bit blow hot, blow cold right now. Yeah,
Speaking of
and
blow hot, blow cold.
exactly. Speaking of blow hot, blow cold, we have the next game.
Everton.
Villa versus Everton. But it was a clear draw prediction across the board, and somehow, just somehow, Everton have managed to eke out a win. Somewhere, all of us thought that, like in this game, Villa were not getting 3 points. It's just not.
Yeah, for sure.
You could feel
But
that.
they were
Yeah.
pretty attacking, even though the like shots they were attempting were from long range and they were not on the target. But they had a lot of chances. They were just not the quality chances, which I hope next game it changes because I have Rogers now. So,
No,
but
so I think it was a function of just letting Rogers be near the goal and have a good XG so that he
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah. So that he
that's
shoots out above the net.
nothing else. Yeah, nothing else.
yeah, yeah. It's that classic case of the XG eventually catches up.
Yeah,
Even if someone is outperforming XG right now, in the longer run, it eventually does catch up.
yeah,
But there was
Yeah.
one crazy save from Pickford. Very, very nice kick from the Rogers from outside
yeah.
the square box, and what a
Smooth.
dive to from Pickford to save that. Otherwise, it would have been like
It was
any
slightly
other
central.
goalkeeper. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think it would have
it was
been gone.
slightly central. Had it been slightly away, gone because it was just a snapshot.
Yes, yes. So yeah,
I
I
think I
think.
was a 0.001 XG, hence it was as close as possible from Rogers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Cool.
And
And
the
Okay.
the
last one
last
being
match.
Brighton versus Bournemouth.
I mean, somehow I still feel like this game ended as a 2-1 in my head, although it was a 1-1. Yeah, I mean, yeah, with Brighton Bournemouth, I
Difficult to
think we
predict.
discussed it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, we discussed last week exactly this point, right? But
I
it's a
think it's
so
just one FPL implication. The only one is Tavernier just got injured with a hamstring injury.
Hmm.
So people are thinking Cruyff is going to come back again.
yeah,
One to wait and watch.
And Vanek keeps on giving those last minute assist.
Yeah,
But it was a
crazy.
nice bicycle kick from that Kolu
yeah,
Kolu guy. Yep.
Yeah, 18-year-old,
Oh.
19-year-old, 18-year-old.
yeah,
They've
yeah,
just
yeah.
they've just been minting these kind of 18, 19-year-olds scoring wonder goals and then vanishing because they got an ACL or some kind
Postulas,
of injury.
18 year old. Damn.
Yeah. They also had a Greek centre forward who scored a couple of goals and then vanished again because he got an injury, knee injury or something along those lines.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't they have that what Ferguson guy or someone also?
He's
Ferguson.
loaned at Napoli. He's loaned at one of the Italian clubs,
Oh.
Roma or Napoli, and he's not doing physically well. Apparently, Ferguson was the second coming of Kane, but
Yeah,
uh,
just got lost somewhere.
I have a Kane able to, but he wasn't able to.
Wow, wow, wow. Nice. Okay, okay. Just to scroll down and look at the final standings and the
For
predictions.
this game week, okay, not the.
Yeah, yeah, for this game week. Even by predicting one game less, I have eventually trumped this game week. And yeah, disappointing Chimpy that you are ending up with a wooden spoon. I really thought like others would end up with a full set by this time.
Nah, nah.
But I
I
reminded
think
others that update Super Pro, otherwise he would have ended up with the spoon.
Yeah,
if you hadn't told all, Pranav and I both would have gotten with the spoon. Let's
yeah,
be
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
let's be
that's true.
fair.
No, but it's a different difference of one exact prediction. I think you both had that, and that's the 3 point
Yeah,
difference in this game week.
100%.
Yep. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes. Okay. Quickly on to this week's games. I think, yeah, just carrying on from West Ham Sunderland. I think both of you are predicting a Sunderland win away from home. I feel the survival instinct will kick in starting now. So I feel West Ham can get something out of this game.
Hmm.
With what players? They don't have any players. Nobody is willing to play. Paqueta
Somerville,
is already
maybe.
gone. Somerville, I don't think so. I think West Ham are just no. They had a first team coach announcement without Nuno in the picture.
But
Yeah,
It's
later they posted one with Nuno and everyone like
of
standing
course
like
it's
this.
PR management. You don't make that kind of a mistake. It's
Yes.
definitely going. They're preparing themselves for the
Yeah.
eventual downfall.
yeah. I think question for viewers in case Nuno gets sacked. Uh, Name the elite list of people who have been sacked twice in the same season.
Oh,
Uh, we'll get back to this answer in the next one.
oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Wow. Wow.
Good question.
Yep. Yeah, we can move to the next one real quick. Burnley Tottenham. I see that I'm the one who is predicting a Tottenham win here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just feel they'll get it somehow.
Mane brace.
Oh, this is the game week where Frank will get sacked after this game week. So against Burnley.
Yeah.
Come on, Burnley.
Win against Burnley, win against Dortmund, Borussia, and lose to the next B here
Yes.
at Burnley. That's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, we might just get like two sackings in the first two games. Wow,
Oh.
Yeah, very possible.
that'll be crazy. Yep. Quick one on Fulham Brighton. I think we have all three results here. So yeah, would like to hear.
Unless you end up changing it because you just have been because you're the only one who does this random changes. You want to trick the
Uh,
other person.
yeah, I think it's yeah right. Last minute gut feel changes that. Then
I think
yep.
Brighton, being Brighton, will score, but because most of the players will be back from AFCON for Fulham, I think their attack will improve and they will also score. But again, it's difficult to predict the win, so I've just gone for a draw.
Mhm.
I think it's going to be a boring 1-0 for Brighton. Dunk or somebody is going to score from a free kick or a corner, and that's it. So boring.
Interesting.
Nothing. Yeah, it's going to be quite the drag.
Interesting. I feel like yeah, if there is an early goal in this game, there will be a lot of action. Otherwise, it might end up being boring.
Yeah.
City Wolves. Okay, you all. You, I think City will keep a clean sheet in this game week because of the defense. The defensive players they are getting back, and because of the last two games, Pep will set up a bit defensive, and will have more ball. So let's see. But yeah, pretty much possible that because the upward trend that Wolves in currently, they might just nick one.
Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Burnley brace is going to be from Anthony and not Mane. Mane is going to
Yeah,
score
Yeah, nice
here.
Mane for
one.
Wolves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mane is going to score here,
yeah.
and then
See,
gets taken by City.
yeah, I think as much as Pep might want the team to function better defensively, I just feel like I mean Wolves are playing more like nothing to lose,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Exactly.
with nothing to lose attitude.
That's a good
And
point.
when you're playing like that, they might like just
Go all
yeah.
out.
And Wolves were like City have been just giving so much space even to United,
Yeah.
so they might find enough space to run through.
Hmm.
Uh, However, I still feel City will have too much for them. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it can be a 3-1, so I'm on the fence.
I'm gonna predict that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my prediction. I might change it to say that Wolves might sneak a point.
Oh,
So
Something. Yeah. So let's see.
yeah, unlikely. I think I might change it from 2-1 to 3-1, but yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
cool.
Yep.
Much
On the
better.
next one, that's where I'm predicting Bournemouth to snatch a point from Liverpool. I think Bournemouth are just another team like Brentford who are unaffected by players leaving the club. They just more of a system team. They'll keep churning out the football that they churn out. Of course, on in clutch moments, Semenyo would do that for them. that might go down a bit, but they'll find their new star player pretty soon.
Two
I
Yeah,
two
think
and don't
they have already. They're signing somebody from Vasco da Gama, if I'm not wrong.
They
hmm
are linked
hmm
to a few forwards. I don't remember the name,
yeah,
but yeah, they are basically they want a forward now, especially when Kluivert is injured, Tavernier is now injured, so they are heavily
Yeah,
interested in the forward. But two questions here. One is who do you think will take a penalty for Bournemouth now, and will Salah start right after he's back from AFCON?
I think Salah one. I'm pretty sure no
Ooh, okay.
for
I also
this
don't
week.
think. I also don't
Yeah,
think.
And penalty taker for Bournemouth now? Will
Marco
it?
Senesi.
Oh, okay,
I'm just
I
kidding.
think.
okay.
I think it will be either if Brooks is back, then Brooks could take the penalty.
I think
Uh,
okay. Or
if
else.
not, Kroipi is a shout.
But he's
But
too young. I feel Christie or Evan Nelson will take it, but
I don't think Christie is back. Christie is still.
oh, he
Uh,
isn't.
I think Christie
Yeah,
is not yet back.
Oh, okay,
I
he's also
think
not.
Evan Nelson makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Evan
So
Nielsen makes
Sorry,
a lot of
Cook or Evan Nelson. I think.
yeah. Again, Cook hasn't taken penalties for them. Christie used to. You were correct.
Hmm.
And then Semenyo, Evan Nielsen, Tavernier were all taking it. Brooks used to take it for them. So which is why I'm saying Brooks could be an option.
Hmm.
By the way, they signed this person called Ryan from Vasco da Gama.
Okay.
yeah,
So
Ryan. Yeah,
uh,
we have another
yeah,
Ryan in the
yeah.
league. Yes.
So he could be another winger. Maybe he comes in and takes a penalty. You never know. So it's just too many ifs and buts.
Yep, yep. Let's see.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Brentford
Uh,
Forest. Others going with a bold 4-1 prediction.
oh,
That could change to
Clearly,
4-0. 4-0.
yeah, clearly no Thiago bias in there, but
And Collins. And Collins.
oh, okay, okay. But one just a shout out or name in the on the table. So just look out for the Shada runs and his gameplay for last 2 3 games. He's been sensational and just dodging points. I feel there the points are due, and I'm thinking maybe if some injury happens in the midfield, I might just punt on him in the upcoming games.
Yeah, Shada is a great shout. I think he scored a hat trick with his
Yeah,
Spurs.
that was some time
Spurs.
back, but especially against in last 2 3 matches, he's been super attacking. Only worry
Yeah,
is like once now Dango will start. He I think came as a sub in the last game, but now he will definitely start. So that might impact again who makes the run. So let's see.
so this is why I'm calling for Thiago again because he's getting back his pacey wingers who are going to supply him with a lot of
Yes,
penalties.
yes, yes.
So like and I'm also thinking of all the sentimental things that's currently gonna happen for a Brazilian forward who's
Hmm.
broken a lot of records, wants to become the number 9,
Hmm.
sees Gabriel Jesus back. He'll want opportunities, and Nottingham Forest is a decent enough defense for him to take a crack at.
And it's at home, so yeah.
Yeah. Moving on.
Crystal Palace, Chelsea.
Chelsea, Crystal Palace. What do you think?
I
Uh,
think so. I understand your prediction. I think there's definite a chance that Crystal Palace score. I'm just hoping that because of this all Glasner drama, they are not motivated to play, or something like not just there. The motivation or the team bonding is not just there for this game, and that's why it might be a 0-2 is what I'm hoping as a Chelsea fan. But I totally get that scoreline can be 1-2 or even 2-2 if they like if it's a reverse thing which happens that okay we don't want to do what Glasner is saying. We will just play our football. We'll go all out attack and then go 2-2.
my flip side is that they just want to like these players may just want to play for the transfer window.
Ooh, yeah,
Last
that
one
that
week,
that also can happen. Correct.
they just want to push, and this
Hmm.
could be their 1 week to shop for offers. So again, I think like having seen the Brentford game, I saw how weak Chelsea were defensively,
Yeah.
and the 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 2-0 was very flattering for Chelsea. It could have easily been 2-2. It could have easily been 3. Like Brentford could have won on the day. So, especially also Chelsea again. I saw this video from Carragher uh, where he showcases Carragher or Thierry Henry. where they talk about how Chelsea are usually now choosing the option to play through the center and not the first option going wide, uh, which is why they're going to
Yeah,
put a lot
Carrick
of
said that.
balls. Carragher
You're
said that.
right. Yeah.
So, like that against somebody like an Adam Wharton or a pressy side like a Crystal Palace, especially with three men in the back,
Hmm.
is going to be quite difficult. So I see this as a game where Chelsea could potentially drop points again.
Sar might also again like he might also again start,
Yeah,
so it
hundred
will
percent.
add up to the attacking pros. Let's see, let's see. I
By the
might
way,
change
yeah,
this prediction.
yeah, and just like one thing on Chelsea, they play tonight in the Champions
Yep,
League.
yep.
It's a must-win game for them in terms of getting into the top eight.
Correct.
Yeah,
So it's not like they can play a weak side.
Right.
So the games are coming thick and fast for Liam
Yep, yep.
Rosenior. So he doesn't have a lot of
I think
time to
next
set it up.
four or
Yeah,
five games are like weekend, weekday, midweek, weekend, midweek. So
yeah,
it will
yeah,
be a
yeah, yeah.
difficult
Yeah.
management.
And, I mean, in fact, like their last Champions League game is Napoli away.
Yep, yep. That's what.
So
Like those,
yeah,
that is difficult. There's Arsenal game in between, which is also important, and then
yeah.
there
yeah,
is obviously Premier League because of the table crunch from like fourth spot to seventh spot. We have it will be a difficult management. Let's see.
yeah. Because
That's
if they win tonight, and I'm just looking at the table, they just about sneak into top eight, where 5, 6, 7, 8 are all on 13 points,
Same
and
point.
Chelsea can also end up on 13 points. They'll need to be on 13 with a better goal difference, so that in case they even draw against Napoli in the last game,
head to
they
head.
can somehow scrape through in, yeah, in the top eight.
But
So
going to be interesting to
And
see.
it's away against Napoli, so again,
exactly.
tricky. Cool. Let's see. Let's see.
Sorry, just on Palace, by the way, Mateta is linked to the move to Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, Juventus, everywhere.
He's
And
just
Yeah,
been shopping.
yes, yes.
yeah. Guys, what do you think? When is Glasner?
Oh,
He
I
asked
thought you
for
were
it.
talking about,
For I
yeah,
saw it on Twitter today that he asked for sacking today. So it might come any moment. I feel.
going to be interesting
Wow,
to see. That's
wow,
So
wow.
Pranav with his
yeah.
should have taken a lottery.
Yeah, it's the hot takes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, who would have guessed it, right? After the highs that Palace were at.
Correct.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. There was a you should have put a tenner on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, guys,
Yeah, it
quickly
is what it is.
moving.
Yeah, on to the next one. Newcastle Aston Villa.
Goal fest
Classic
predictions.
Barclays game again. Newcastle
Yeah,
Aston Villa. Can turn out to be anything that all three of us have predicted. Proper goal fest expected. Yeah.
yeah, 100%. This is going to be the continuation of Unai Emery falling down a cliff, and I'm waiting for it to happen. So looking
By the
forward.
way, he had a very bad press conference post match.
He always does, but what did he do now?
Yeah, I mean, there's the thoughts about like, oh, we are not even a top five side.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was not this week. That was the week before.
No, it was weekend. It's
Was
this
it the
weekend.
weekend?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're not good enough. No, 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 no. This was before this was before the Everton game. This was before the Everton game for sure.
Mm.
Where he said, "Oh, we're not a top five. We're not a top four side. We're not challenging for title. We're not good enough."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crazy.
That man is just beyond me.
Okay, biggest match of the game week. Arsenal clean sheet. Okay, let's see. United is in a good form. So I think there's a goal coming, but let's
I
see.
I think
yeah.
I mean this is my thought here. I feel the Inter Milan game will give a lot of confidence to Arsenal players. It will erase the memories of the last weekend against Forest. And now they are coming back home after four successive away games. So that will be a massive boost. And to come back home against United, Yeah, it's going to be a cracker of a game. Uh, you're right that United might sneak a goal, and the sneak a goal thing might happen in the first 10 minutes of both halves.
Hmm.
I remember even the first game of the season. I think Calafiori scored in the 13th minute, uh, around that time. It's the first 10-12 minutes where it can be a bit jittery, where the occasion becomes like too heavy sometimes. And that's when United can sneak in, and also at the start of the second half potentially. But once things settle down, I just don't feel how United can beat the current team right now in the way they are set up, the way they are organized. So will be very difficult to break that down. So yeah, I mean, yeah, can easily be 2-1, can be 3-1 as well. I feel,
Mm.
but I'm just gone with a 2-0 right now. Yeah.
For me, mine's going to be very short. United fans were saying that Arsenal were lucky to get 3 points when they came for the first fixture, which we were. Completely agree. But we're going to show them the difference in class, irrespective of Michael Carrick and his bounce. It's gonna be a one-sided game for sure, and Arsenal are going to dominate. So United got the opportunity to outrun City. They will not get that opportunity versus Arsenal unless Arsenal lose their plot in a counter-attack situation, especially something like a corner or a free kick, etc. Which will be very, very mindful of. Which is why Gabriel or Rice was rested. So many players were rested. It's going to be a simple game.
Yeah, I just feel early game jitters are where we can concede. Other than that, even I don't see us conceding. Yeah. Chimpy, your thoughts on this game?
See, this was the exact same narrative between when the Arsenal Chelsea game happened, and it's the dressing room atmosphere. That time also I talked about, which I was sure that Chelsea was on very high and we will score, which happened, and that's why I definitely think that United will score given the atmosphere they had against the Manchester City and the Manchester derby. I understand that Arsenal atmosphere will be good because of the entire game, but what you get from the Manchester derby in the first game as a new manager, that atmosphere in the dressing room is altogether different, which will give them a different pump. And it will not be first 20 minutes. Well, there will be ruthless. They will be ruthless for first 45 minutes for sure. So that's where the goal might just come, I feel.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're just not factoring in that this is going to be at Emirates and not away. That's also a
Doesn't
thing.
matter to them, I feel. It's,
No, no,
uh,
I feel, see what you said during the Chelsea game, because it was played at Stamford Bridge, there was like even more to it.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
Uh, Carrick will go to his first big away game
hmm, hmm, hmm.
Yeah,
against what is being now. I know, and we are still like just 60% into the season. What is turning out to be one of the most difficult sides to beat,
yeah.
right? Especially away from home. So he will have his own jitters with that. I think that's the difference. But yeah, we'll we'll wait and watch where this one goes.
Let's
Yes.
see. Yeah.
Yep. On to the last game. Seems like we have two draw predictions. I feel I'm just putting in draws going in with how we have
Future
seen
anyway is
the
going to change.
scores.
No, I
No,
first
I
put up
mean,
a Everton win, but I just read before coming to this call, Grealish is out now for some 3 4 weeks, so that
Yeah.
creativity goes away. While Enda is back, but I don't know if he'll be back immediately, and he will be in that party mode, anyways. So not sure. Everton will like have a chance to win. Drisbury Hall is also back in training, but the creative output is not just there right now with Everton, but
It's
still it's
called
at
Garner. It's
home.
called James Garner.
He's
Like
good
just one
for
thing we
DEFCON, not for.
but just one thing which we did not talk about last game, he had some 29
29,
defcons.
29.
It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
And there was a very marginal offside call for the first goal. Otherwise, he would have gotten an
Assist.
assist as well.
But it's all because KDH is not there. Once the KDH is back in a game week or so, he will take all the set pieces. He will be more
Yeah,
involved in the middle, so that thing will slightly mellow down.
yeah. Till then, 4 points is all I'll milk as mentioned. Like
Cool.
so
Yeah.
short right now.
Quickly moving to teams now.
awesome. Quickly on to the teams then. What
Yes.
are the dilemmas for this week? Um,
I'll
Okay.
close quickly in a minute. Not much time.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Wildcard last week. No transfer plan this game week. We'll just roll. I had initially when I was planning for the wildcard, I was thinking, okay, words to Foden this game week, then Foden to Bruno next game week. But no, I think I am not even sure that Foden will start. So I'll just stick to
Yeah,
this team for now, and then
makes
we'll
sense.
have three transfers next game week.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, pretty easy.
Yeah, from pretty easy to what seems pretty difficult for me right now. So here's the thing: I have two free transfers. I have around, I think, probably around 1 million in the bank or whatever. Uh, I need to ship out Cunha. I need to ship out Foden. I need to ship out O'Reilly. These are the three that are on my mind. Potentially Dorgo as well, where I'll get in Renildo to cover up for some buffer money. The idea is at some point I get Bruno in,
Mhm.
but for this week, any suggestions on moving out O'Reilly or moving out Foden?
When are you planning wildcard? Everything will depend on that.
I think I want to push wildcard as late as I can right now.
Okay, then in that case, second thing is at least my opinion, you'll have to get Bruno next game week, okay? Because
Yeah,
that's
100%.
when the good fixture and starts for United.
Yeah, yeah.
So if next game week you will have Bruno, for whom you will have, for how much cash you need for that, depending on all of those things, you can use two transfers in this game
So
week.
then, like, what are the options to move from Foden? Like, assume I move Cunha to Bruno, which
Mhm.
is probably around 1.2 or whatever
Yeah.
that's needed to
Yeah,
move to Bruno.
Then you can go
So
Foden to Enzo next game week. Uh, or Foden to Rogers if you have the money, or Foden to you have already three.
Rogers is a downgrade, no? So it's fine.
yeah, Rogers will be
7 point something. So
Yeah, Foden is already 8.7, 8.6.
Rice you already have. Yeah, I think you can go to Enzo then. For just again for the good fixture and that Chelsea will also have from next game.
Enzo or Shada.
Yeah,
No,
But
Shada, no. Shada
no,
because their
you
fixtures are
already
gonna.
have Thiago. Their fixtures exactly will turn a bit difficult. Plus, Utara is back. So, for all
Yeah.
those
yeah, I
reasons.
mean, I can do Enzo and then I can comfortably move from Cunha to Bruno. That's not a
Yeah.
problem.
See, my only thing about Enzo is the more Chelsea play centrally, the more he's gonna see the ball, which means the farther away he's gonna be from the goal. And additionally, if he miscontrols, he's gonna get a red card easily.
But
Like,
he's pretty much in, like, at least he's making those runs in the box. And good, one more good part is okay. Palmer played 90 minutes last game week, but not every game week, given the fixtures which we discussed, the fixture
yeah,
crunch, he will not play all the 90 minutes. That's when Enzo will be on penalties.
okay, yeah. Again, having owned Enzo for quite a long time, he was very frustrating to him. So just
But
giving a
for
heads
this
up.
game week, I think O'Reilly is a doubtful start. I feel because I think he started in the Champions League. Just check.
He did, he did, he
And
did,
he
he did.
played 90 minutes, if I'm not wrong. So
Who will sub him? Ryan Nori played on the right because Matheus Nunez did not travel. So O'Reilly will have to start.
Yeah, but both O'Reilly and Aitnuri played 90.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, that's the thing. If O'Reilly has to start, then I might as well keep him
Keep
against
him for this
Wolves.
game. Yeah, keep him for
So
this game.
that's the other thought. Like anyway, it's Foden against Wolves at home. Even if he doesn't start, what if he comes on and just gives a return? So might as
Yeah,
well hold.
and problem with this game is there is no standout fixture apart from like City and Wolves where you are sure that okay this team will score, this man will score, this man will be involved. So I think you
Yeah,
can then just wait. I think and have
Oh,
yeah, maybe roll. Yeah,
just in Man City refund ticket cost to fans after the Bodo Glit loss.
oh
nice.
Interesting.
interesting.
By the
Interesting.
way, just quickly on this one, very hot take, and I know this is like Richard Keys of all people, but he's like, I wouldn't be surprised if Guardiola walked away from the City job before the weekend game. And I'm like, what? Like, what
Why?
are you even saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. And we might have Maresca taking over the reins at Man City.
That's what I think some of the fans were like demanding. I think something like
Yeah.
this I read, but I don't think, especially like City posted the team news with the Pep on the board and everything for the Champions League.
I don't think
I
nothing
don't think
anything
board will
in
do that. So
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
lastly, Adarsh, your team.
Yeah, just going to mine. So I have three free transfers.
Ooh.
Uh, okay. So what am I contemplating? I'm contemplating Raya out. To whom is a question. I am contemplating selling Collins, who has been a great player for me, to somebody with a better fixture and that's coming up. And I'm also contemplating getting Rice in because I think Rice is going to
Hmm.
return versus the United in versus United for sure.
I think
So
only move I am okay with is Cherky to rise this game week. The rest of the two moves you mentioned can wait one game week. There is no standout fixture anyway for a defender or a goalkeeper you want to get this game week.
Yeah.
so if that's the case, then I'll just see out the Wolves game because Turkey scored in midweek.
Yeah.
Turkey comes off the bench and looks like he's the person who's going to make a difference. So then, yeah, just rather roll the transfer. One other interesting player I'm looking at is getting Semenyo in.
Ooh, that's
Semenyo
interesting.
could be Semenyo for Foden could be something I can potentially think about.
Mm.
Uh, because yeah, he's not
But
in
again,
UCL.
what question? Who will you remove for Bruno next game week? And
Then I'll have enough money because Semenyo is 7.6 ish. Then I'll downgrade Thiago and upgrade Cherki to Bruno
why
because I love his
Thiago?
transfers.
Okay, you have a KTK. Sorry, I thought Bowen. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I have enough money. Uh, either
That
upgrade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's interesting. By the way, I can do Foden and Cunha out and do Semenyo and Bruno in. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's tempting.
yeah. That's a good move
Yeah, it's tempting.
Yeah. Yeah.
because Wolves, he's definitely gonna play.
Yeah, he
Uh,
had a full
he's
rest, so
UCL. Yeah, just something that I'm thinking.
Oh, in that case, I can just do Foden to Semenyo.
Yeah,
yeah, that
that's
also you can do. But that others move also is interesting. If you are just very like tight on budget, like if you, it's just if the price changes will upset this move, you can do both the moves this game week, or else you can wait for Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, moving Cunha to Bruno also shouldn't be a problem.
Oh,
I mean, worst case, if I want anyone to come off the bench, I'd rather have it being Bruno coming off the bench.
mm.
Yeah.
Just the thing. Selling Foden for a plum home game week. Do I want to do that? Is the only question. I wish there were some leaks that come out.
yeah. So
Uh,
is it a first game? But
it's not,
it's
unfortunately.
not. So yeah, it's
I
difficult.
look out for I look out for team updates, etc. Or I'll just have to bite the bullet and just get 7U in
Hmm.
and use the money to potentially upgrade later. Yeah, something that I'm contemplating.
Yep. 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 All right then. Cool. Awesome. I think that's a wrap for this week.
Yes.
Games as usual are coming thick and fast, like always. And we'll see you on the next one. Until
Yes.
then, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.